folks, Loki here. We're in No Man's Sky, and today I'd like to show you how to find electromagnetic hotspots. In fact, you can use this to find any of the hotspots, whether it's the electro, mineral, or gas. Now, the first thing you're going to need is a multi-tool upgrade called the survey device. This upgrades your analysis visor to see a different layer of things. So once you've got that installed, we activate our analysis visor and then pressing 1 to activate the survey device. And as you can see here, it's the electromagnetic is symbolized by the lightning bolt, pretty standard. And we've already found one that's pulsing pretty slowly, and that's because we're so far away from it. So we need to start heading in that direction, and as we get closer, the pulsing will get faster, and even the direction in which it goes will change. So let's just put our running shoes on, and off we go again. I'm starting to think that we should rename travelers just intergalactic athletes, because they do an awful amount of running. Alright, now I like to periodically check as I'm going along just to make sure I'm still in the right direction. As you can see, this one, it's pulsing more to the left now, so it's going to keep, nope, right, we're back on track. And ignore the little bouncy fauna there, bouncing along for, to his heart's content. So we just keep running. I tend to check quite frequently where things are at when I'm hunting down these hotspots. That's just me. I control freak. I like to know at any given moment how far off I am. Alright, so it seems it's pretty steady there. Now look, I will warn you, finding hotspots can take an inordinate amount of time, but it's generally worth the effort, is what I'll say. Okay, so we just need to fine-tune this a little bit. It's telling us to move left. There you go. From here, I tend to just keep the visor active, because it gets pretty sensitive the closer you get to it. And you can see, like, it's just, just going, oh yeah, go straight, oh no, go left a bit, straight, left a bit, right a bit, left a bit. So from here, let's see, not too far off, and you can see it's pulsing at a much more rapid rate now because we're just about standing on top of it. There you go, we found it. Finish analysing that, and there you go, we've found our hotspot. Now, as you can see in the panel on the left hand side of the screen, it tells us that it is electromagnetic power, that its potential is C. That's because hotspots are subject to the same classing system as everything else in No Man's Sky. So C, B, A, S. You don't need, obviously if you can get S-class spots, yay! But you don't really need to stress too much about that. They'll still pump out energy or minerals or whatever, continuously. It just means that if you're on a lower class hotspot, you probably need to build more generators. That's basically the, downside of it. So I'm just going to clear a bit of foliage here. So let's just quickly make some room so we can see what we're doing, because Loki doesn't need any more disadvantages. Alright, so now you'll see again that info plate on the left hand side tells us that the max field strength is 50 and the local field strength is 48%. If I start walking backwards, you'll see that local field strength starts going down. So you can, you could build a generator here and it will create power, but it will do it at a slower rate than if you were closer to the max field strength. Now it's interesting to note, in all the hotspots I've found and have built, you know, mining and power setups on, I've never been able to get right on top of the max field strength. So there's a challenge for you. If you can do it, I'd love to see it. And, you know, kudos to you, gone one better than me. But, you know, we'll build a couple here, just so you can see how it all works. We need to go to... Of course, Loki, need to climb base first. Wait, honestly, people, sometimes I wonder, you know, how I managed to not lose my head. I'm sure if it wasn't screwed on, I would lose it. Alright, so we are going to claim a base. And then we'll be able to build. So let's go through the motions of that. We all know how that's done. And we go, whee! Let's have a look at all the ground around here. Yay! And then we go whooshing back to the surface. And now we can build on that hotspot. So we go into tech, power and industry. Whoops, wrong one. Into power. And we find a generator and pop it down there. There you go. You've now got it generating power. You can connect it to anything you want using regular old electrical wiring. I'm just going to throw another one down just to demonstrate something. Magnetic. Pop that one there. Now, if we connect that with, oops. Okay, so now they're joined, and we can see that our entire power grid is putting out 287 kp, and we don't have any batteries doing any storage. So if you were building a base, right, and you've thrown down a couple of generators to start with, and you see that you're using a 350, but you've only got 287 available, that's telling you you need to throw down another generator. Alternatively, you could install a battery and then it becomes a part of your power grid, and it will, you know, once it's all fully charged, it can make up for any minor discrepancies between power used and power available. But that's pretty much it, folks. That's all you need to know. If you want to see more about power and how the various forms are used, let me know in the comments. If I have glossed over anything, please tell me. But you know, for now, I will say thank you for watching, stay slinky, and I'll see you next time.